In the first round of the 2025 NFL Draft Class, pick 29 overall selection, the Washington Commanders selected Oregon star offensive tackle Josh Conerly Jr. This was a pick that caught me by surprise. It was a pick that caught a lot of fans by surprise because you got guys such as Nick Emanwari on the board, Mike Green, Will Johnson, Donovan Ezaraku. There's just so many stars on the board on the defensive end, and Adam Peters decided to go offense. This was something that caught people by surprise. And a lot of times when people don't agree with something, they instantly become negative. Oh, why would we get this guy? He's trash. The hate was coming through, and it's so unwarranted. It's so unnecessary. You can disagree with the pick, but that doesn't make the player a bad player. There are positives and negatives to this selection. Josh Conerly Jr. is an absolute dog. That's undeniable. You watch the tape, there's no way you can tell me that picking this player makes us a worse football team. It makes us a better football team. You stack up the trenches. Our O-line was a weakness. It may not have looked that way in certain games. When you're holding Myles Garrett to 0 sacks, you're limiting TJ Watt, and you're holding the Giants D-line to 0 sacks last time you met. Okay, fine. But that doesn't make the O-line good. If anything, with context, that tells you how good Jaden Daniels is because of his mobility, because of his agility, because of his awareness. But realistically, we traded for Laremy Tunsil, but the O-line still needed improvements. And we go ahead and get ourselves another offensive tackle to put him on the other side at right tackle, Josh Conerly Jr. out of Oregon. I think this is a good move. Guys, I think this is a really good move. The tape does not lie. Josh Conerly Jr. is one of the best college football offensive tackles this past season. Good character guy, hard worker, 6'5", 315 pounds, really good movement for his size. He's the type of lineman who has quick feet, and a lineman who has quick feet is a lineman who wins reps. Quick feet wins reps. I mean, that goes for all facets of the game, but especially in the trenches, quick feet equals a lot of wins when it comes to reps. So Conerly Jr. does that well. He's from Seattle, Washington. He was a junior this past season at Oregon, 21 years old, over 1,000 plus pass blocking snaps and only 2 sacks allowed. Can we clap it up for that, man? Can we clap it up? This guy is not your average offensive tackle. So stop hating. He's not a bad player. He's just not the player that you guys wanted. Let's continue. Very good versatility. Position flex at left tackle and right tackle. Has the athleticism and versatility to play both offensive guard and offensive tackle on either side of the football. When it comes to strengths, he's excellent in pass protection, exceptional athleticism, very strong awareness, arguably the best footwork amongst any lineman in this draft class. That's a big key. Footwork, it matters. Let's go to weaknesses. He has a tendency to overset against hesitation moves, struggles maintaining his anchor against power rushers, inconsistent play strength, inconsistent hand movement, not the best run blocker. So when it comes to play strength, that's something he has to work on. That's definitely something he needs to improve upon. I see it on the tape, all across the tape. Play strength is definitely a big one. Hopefully our O-line coach can get him right. It's all a daily process. He's a rookie. He's going to make mistakes this season. But guys, be patient with him. Trust the process. And like I said, this is a good football player. And time will tell how well this pick was for us. He struggles maintaining his anchor against power rushers. We saw that on display versus Mike Green, where he just gets blown up and put on his butt. That is definitely something he has to improve upon, because when you're met with an edge rusher who's just very fast, very powerful, has good twitch, you got to be able to move your feet. You got to be able to match that aggressiveness. And I believe he's going to improve upon that, absolutely. And he's going to learn as he goes on. But if there was any game that stands out, it has to be the Penn State game. That's kind of the game that everyone's talking about when it comes to Josh Conerly Jr. because you got a matchup between Josh Conerly Jr., Oregon Ducks star offensive tackle versus the best edge rusher in the nation, Penn State superstar edge rusher Abdul Carter, who just got drafted by the New York Giants. And what did Josh Conerly Jr. do? He strapped him up. He strapped Abdul Carter up. He had him neutralized. 0 pressures, 0 hurries, 0 sacks. Lockdown. You got to give respect to Josh Conerly Jr. He's a really good football player. And against Carter, he was able to move his feet very well. He was able to just stay in front of him and say, hey, you're not getting to my quarterback. You're just not going to do that today. Go and watch for yourself and see what I'm talking about. He's a stud.